Hey guys, it's beautiful outside today. Let's work on the Cobra. So normally I would start a car, let it warm up and let the oil circulate throughout the engine before I try and drive it. But I've got to be pretty quick about this because anytime this engine's running, it's dripping oil out of the bottom. And that's what we're going to work on today and see if we can't get that fixed. Alright, so I'm going to slide this pan underneath the car, see if I can catch this oil before it leaks all over the place. Oh, look at that. You can see it dripping. It's leaking pretty badly. We got to jack this thing up in the air and see what's going on. Now I suspect the oil leak's coming from somewhere around the oil filter area. So we're gonna crawl under there and see if we can't find it. Got a flashlight with me. Oh yeah. Take a look at all that oil. I wonder where that's coming from. It's all over the place. Oh, that's not good. I don't think I can get my camera up in there to show you this, but it looks like, if I'm looking at this correctly, where the oil cooler mounts onto the block, there's a gasket between the block and the oil cooler, and I think I can see that gasket kind of blown out of the side over here. Now I don't see any oil in that area, which makes me think maybe I'm wrong about that. It's tough to tell where it's coming from because it looks like it's spraying all over the place. Let me make sure my oil filter's tight. Yeah, oil filter's tight. Definitely not coming from the oil filter. You know what I may have to do? I may have to go ahead and start this thing up and let it run with this camera pointed at it to see if I can see oil spraying anywhere. And you'll be able to see it before I do. All right, I'm gonna go start the car up and let me know what you see. See if you can tell where it's coming from. Really think it's coming from between that gasket and the between the block and the oil cooler, which if it is, boy, that's really gonna suck to try to get that thing out. Because that means that I would have to drain the coolant, drain the oil, and then try to get to some of these bolts. And man, these bolts are buried. That would not be fun to get to. All right, I'm gonna crawl in the car and start it and see what I see. dripping out of that fitting right there. Although, look, it's dripping off of... Okay. Alright, I get it. It's coming from between that gasket like I thought. Accidentally knocked over my camera. So you can probably imagine just how disappointed I am right now. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a problem I'm going to be able to fix today, because I just don't have the time or the tools to be able to pull that oil cooler off of there and replace that gasket, which is where I think it's coming from, unfortunately. At least that seems like the most likely place to me. So that's going to have to be another day, another video. We'll move on to something else today, but first I need to clean up my mess and park the Cobra right back out front again. Boy, I sound way different on camera than I sound like in my own head. Or maybe it's just this GoPro and it's not so great audio quality. But to me, I sound way different. Go ahead and shove this back under the car. Collect any of the residual oil that drips. Well, this is where she's gonna have to sit for a little while until I can get that little problem fixed. Ooh, looks like we got some fan mail. Yeah, right. So I can't get my editing software to work on my computer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and reset the whole thing. So, it's been a couple of hours since I've recorded anything. And I've been feeling kind of discouraged with the Cobra. I'm not entirely sure that I even want to keep it anymore. It just seems like more and more problems just piling on. There's so many things that need to be fixed on it. And that can be, like I said, really discouraging. So much I need to do to it. And it could get quite expensive to fix. And sometimes I just want to sell it and move on to something else. I love having a Mustang. And I want to continue to have a Mustang. So part of me thinks that I should probably just keep this car and invest the money into it and fix it, and I will have a Mustang like I want. Now, I love that car. Not as much as I used to, but I love that car. I've had it since 2004. I just don't know how much longer I want to keep it. I don't know if I should sell it outright, if I should part it out, or what I should do with it. I probably need to sleep on it before I make any kind of crazy decisions on it, but right now I'm just feeling really discouraged, especially after finding that oil leak. I don't ever even get to drive it anymore. I don't get to enjoy it because it spews oil all over the place whenever the engine's running. And it gets old after a while. Now, who knows? Maybe I crawl under there, I fix that oil leak, and I feel a lot better about the whole entire thing. And then I get to drive the car, I enjoy it, and I move on, you know? I continue fixing other things here and there, you know, is when I can. Now, part of me also knows that if I don't have the money to fix it right now, then how the heck am I going to have the money for any kind of other project? And I won't. That's true. I'm kind of hoping, I know this is not the best way to go about it. I'm kind of hoping that I can make this whole YouTube thing take off, and I can make some money off of it, some money that I can put into the Cobra. I can restore it, I can fix it up, I can do the things I want to do to it, and I get to keep the car and continue loving the car for the rest of my life. That's kind of the direction I'd like to go. But it's discouraging when you don't really have the money to do things that you want to do with the car. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Hopefully I can make this YouTube thing grow. Hopefully that all works out. I can start making some kind of money off of it and invest it right back into that car. Because I really would like to keep that car. But is it worth it? I don't know. What would you guys do? Comment below. Let me know what you guys would do. I don't know. I mean, after I sleep on it, I'll probably end up wanting to keep it. I know how I am. So, anyway, guys, just comment below. Let me know what you think. So let me tell you guys a little tale of eBay here. So I'm looking around on eBay and I see this, what looks to be a mug, etched with McKinney, Texas on there. Now, for those who know me, that's where I'm from originally. So I wanted a little something that said McKinney on it. I thought it was kind of cool. And I'm looking at the listing and everything, and I'm thinking, man, that's pretty cool. Full-size mug that says McKinney, Texas on it. I mean, look at this thing. It's little tiny. What the f am I supposed to do with that? I thought I was getting like a full-size like mug that says McKinney on it. And after looking at the listing, I don't see anywhere where it says that it's a little small, little tiny mug. And they didn't have anything. It was just like a white background, so you couldn't get anything for reference on size. Alright guys, that's where I'm going to end this one. Me and my little mug are just going to go hang out together. Maybe try to fix my computer so I can edit this video and upload it. That'd be awesome. So you guys know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever else. You know what to do. I don't need to tell you over and over again like everybody else does. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video with my little baby mug. Bye guys. Oh, real quick before I forget, go check out my Facebook page, my Instagram. The links will be in the description below where you can find them. Give them a like and follow me on Instagram and wherever else you can find me. Alright, bye again.